Hello there, Jerome here from JeromeFitness. We all have stress in our lives, and according to some people the best way to release stress is by doing absolutely nothing, simply relaxing and sitting on a couch all day long. Now, according to the neuroscientist, the Dutch neuroscientist Erik Scherder, this is not the best idea. Actually, there are 5 tips that he gives in an article that I recently read, and I figured I should make a video about it. So the first tip is music, especially listening to music, but probably also playing music. Now, the great thing about music is that it activates your body, or your brain actually, in certain ways that it can help you to relax. And I think that it also kind of depends what kind of music you're listening to. If you're listening to techno electric music with a high upbeat, then that is not really going to relax you. In fact, maybe it even stresses out your body or your brain even more. Now, I think classical music, stuff like that, more relaxing music, movie soundtracks, stuff like that is better for you. Or at least I think that is more relaxing. Now, the next tip is exercise or being active. Now, of course, it depends on what kind of activities that you're doing, because strenuous exercise oftentimes is not very healthy to start with, and I can imagine that it also puts some more stress on your brain and your body. So instead I would recommend doing some light activities, maybe some light weightlifting, and also activities outside if you're stretched, such as jogging, going for a swim, or even going to walk outside in nature, because as you may know, the color green is very relaxing, soothing as well. So if you walk outside in nature, see all those green trees, then you most likely are going to be more relaxed. The next tip on the list is something you probably won't expect, namely learning. So educating yourself and learning new skills is actually something that helps to calm down your brain. Now, I guess this kind of makes sense, because if you don't use it, then you lose it. And also for those who have dementia and are high stressed, they will have a much more severe case of dementia, or at least their symptoms will be much worse than if they are more relaxed. And you may actually know, for those who study their entire lives and keep their brains active, are much less likely to get dementia in the first place. And then finally, a very important one, having enough sleep. Now, it goes without saying that sleep is very important for a human being, or actually every organism basically, but a lot of people don't get enough sleep, and some people at certain nights don't get a lot of sleep. For me, for example, I don't always sleep 7 or 8 hours, sometimes I only get 5 or 6, and in that case I do feel tired on the rest of the day, so sometimes I take some quick naps. You should nap for about 1.5 hours and not do power naps, because only sleeping 30 minutes means that you will wake up in the middle of your sleeping cycle, and that will actually exhaust you rather than energize you. And lastly, not a tip of what you should do, but rather what you shouldn't do, namely multitask. People cannot multitask, despite what they say. Women cannot multitask any better than men. Neither of them can do it. They actually can only do 2 separate things after each other, and it takes much more time to finish both the tasks than if you would do them one at a time. So stop multitasking. It really demands a lot of your brain, and it increases your stress level. So don't do it. So these were some great tips to reduce stress. Hopefully you liked this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.